Hello, North Central Florida Indivisible. My name is James Cruz, and I am one of many members of North Central Florida Indivisible that are fighting the good fight against fascism and tyranny which currently surrounds us. I'm sorry I can't be with you in person today, but I'm grateful for the chance to connect with you virtually. This afternoon, we're talking about something that's at the very heart of our democracy: fair and just elections. This isn't just a policy issue. It's about protecting the power of our voices, our votes, and ultimately our future as a community. Let's start with the basics. Why does this matter so much? Democracy only works if all citizens can cast a ballot that counts. We often take that for granted, but the reality is that access to voting is under threat, even here in Florida. When voting becomes harder, when barriers are put up, it's not just about numbers on a spreadsheet. Real people lose their voices, and that's why I believe this topic is so urgent for all of us. So what do you need to know about voting in Florida right now? First, you must register at least 29 days before any election. That means if you're not sure of your status, check it now, not later. You'll need a valid photo ID with your signature when you go to vote in person. That could be a driver's license, state-issued ID, passport, or a student ID. Early voting is available in every county, which is great for folks who need flexibility. And if you prefer to vote by mail, you can, but there are new deadlines and requirements. So it's especially important to double-check those dates and get your ballot in early. But here's where things get complicated. In the last few years, new laws have made it harder to vote in Florida, especially for some of our most vulnerable residents. Senate Bill 90, for example, restricted ballot drop boxes and made the rules for voting by mail a lot tougher. There are also stricter regulations for groups that help people register to vote, and even a new election crimes unit that investigates alleged voting violations, a move that's left a lot of people feeling intimidated or confused. We have already seen the Election Crimes Unit use intimidation and arrest that are overwhelmingly against voters of color. It's a lot to keep up with, and honestly, it can feel overwhelming. But understanding these changes is the first step toward fighting back. So who's affected the most by these laws? Unfortunately, it's often folks who already face barriers. People of color, seniors, low-income families, new citizens, and anyone who relies on vote by mail or flexible options. Imagine working 2 jobs and not being able to get time off to vote, or not having a car to get to your polling place. When laws change suddenly or the process gets more complicated, it can be enough to discourage someone from voting at all. That's what's really at stake: people's voices, people's power. But here's the good news. We are not powerless. We could host voter education workshops and make sure our neighbors know the new rules. We could organize voter registration drives, especially in communities that are most affected by these changes. We could advocate for better laws, show up at public hearings, or even join coalitions that challenging unfair laws in court. Some of us might want to become poll workers or election observers to help keep things fair on election day. And we can collect and share stories about how these laws are impacting real people. That's powerful, and it can help change minds. These are just options. What matters is that we decide together what makes sense for us as a group. So here's what I'm asking. Don't sit this one out. Connect with us. Sign up to volunteer, join a committee, or just talk to someone after this meeting about how you can help. Every single action, big or small, helps defend democracy and protect the right to vote for everyone in our community. Together, we really can make a difference. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to work alongside each of you soon.